Alright, so I just got off the phone with Chai from A-Spec Automotive, and we were just talking about 1JZ engines and all sorts of shenanigans about getting an engine. So the cool thing about it is like there's a few options that he offers. You know, at A-Spec Automotive they offer like a seal kit, or like you can get the head done, or the bottom end. But the pricing all varies there too. So we're going to be looking at about 3.5 to 4 Gs for an engine, just the engine alone. However, when you get an engine, you don't know what the condition is, and while the engine's out, you may as well do all the, you know, maintenance service to it. So for an extra 750, you can get the head machine, valve stems, yada yada yada. 750, the head is done. And then for another 1400 on top, you can get the full seal kit, so head gasket, water pump, timing belt, all the labor for the seal kit, paint the block, tidy up the pulleys, 1400. So about, let's say 2 Gs plus the actual cost of the engine itself. So 5 Gs, you get a fully head resealed motor for about 5, which I think is pretty good, given that there are people on Marketplace selling secondhand motors for, you know, 5, 6, maybe 4 Gs. I don't know if you're lucky. So I don't know, I think I might go through with it. I'm just gonna wait and see what he finds. Obviously got to get a tail shaft as well. So we can get a Toyota Sora tail shaft made up between 500 to 700 bucks, as opposed to buying an OEM tail shaft. This tail shaft will be a Sora tail shaft upgraded, stronger, to suit either, you can get a $500 version or a $700 version. So I'm really excited. Had a chat with them. He's gonna get in touch with his agents in overseas and find an engine for the Mark II, which is really exciting. Now I gotta get some money. What can I sell? Seriously though. Gotta do a bit of cable management with one of these bad boys. Here's the place that we're targeting. This corner here, where I keep all my cables. I used one of these boxes before for under my computer desk. However, this one has like holes through the top, so I can use this as like a bit of a charging station. So that's what it looks like before. Okay, except that's supposed to close. Looks like the power board that I got is a little bit longer. I'm trying to open up the other side, but the screws are a bit strange. I'm thinking of just angle grinding the dog. What do you reckon? It's a bit overkill, but fuck it. Kind of melted a bit, but let's see if it worked. The moment of truth. Oh. Yeah, I think it pretty much worked. Put more clearance. In case you're wondering, for like an angle grinder, you can use so many different attachments. Like this is just a multi-purpose cutting disc that I just used. And then when you're doing sanding stuff, you can do this thing called a flap disc. It's literally a disc that is filled with flaps. And this is like a grinder disc where you just grind shit off. So it's a pretty damn handy tool. Just gotta be real careful. I'm pretty stoked. So I've managed to now tidy up all the cables. I used a bit of this, I don't know what you can call this. It was in the box that it came with. Basically rolled them all up and just tied them up into little circles and fed the wires through the top. There's our cut box on the other side here for more clearance, and then this should sit perfectly like that. Voila! Look at that, beautiful. I'm quite pleased. Look how nice that looks, man. Look at that. Beautiful. Hells yeah. 20 bucks. And oh, I feel like charging something. Boom. Oh, I want to charge my phone. Oh, here's the best part about the phone charger. That you can do this. I just want to charge my phone. Yeah, no dramas. clink, and wait. Oh, look at that. Oh, dude, that's slick. Look at that. Oh, bruh. Cheering. This is what it looks like with all my plug gadgets charging. DJI charger, my camera battery charger, my mouse charger, iPhone charger, and my Dyson on the side here as well. Oh, and it's also powering my fan too. Mate, see, the thing is, when you work on cars and shit, these skills are just intertransferable, you know? And I'm just satisfied, bro. It's just lockdown life, you know? Just gotta find some things to do around the house, you know? Look at that corner, man. Just look at it. Oh, it's so good. Far out. Playing a bit of League of Legends. Hit me up if you guys want to play. Here's my @UQT, baby. Ever since lockdown, been cutting my own hair. And we hit it with a 3 initially, then hit it with a 2. And today we're going to attempt a fade. But we're going to go shortest 1. Because in case we screw it up, I'm just going to go 1 all throughout. Cordless, baby. Damn. So got my Invisalign, we're up to number 8. These things are a bitch to put on, they're so strong. Okay. I'm scared. Oh yeah. Can't even see him. Hence Invisalign. But I'm pretty happy with my top teeth. But the bottom ones, just wanna straighten them out a little bit. If you're wondering what it feels like you just got your teeth being just pulled in one direction. Or multiple directions. It's way better than getting braces because you can't even see it. What did you say?
I look.
You just don't look as good as me, bro. Self-K, you know what I'm saying? We just got news that the gym package is pretty much on its final delivery depot. It's probably gonna be delivered today.
Hopefully today.
Set it up, get some squats going, get some pull-ups going, get some gains in the picture.
Thrusts.
Yeah, so pretty excited. I've been waiting for like 2 weeks. It got lost in transit and they seem to have found it. And it's just leaving.
In saying that, customer service was actually good. It's just...
No, I didn't say anything about customer service. I said it got lost in transit. It got lost in transit, but now it's going to be here soon, so we're really excited. Get some training videos going for the channel soon, so it'll be really good. Oh, look at this luxury. It tells you when the door's open and shit. Man, we don't get this kind of shit in a Sylvia, bruh. You know what I mean? It's kind of nice to drive a new car, you know what I'm saying? You know what's crazy? Ever since like lockdown started, the weather outside is just so beautiful. Like I'm talking clear blue skies. Is it because there's like less, no, can it? I was gonna say like I sound a bit silly. Like I was gonna say like the pollution of the cars and all the carbon dioxide. Oh shit, this cunt's speeding behind me. The pollution of the cars and the environment causing there to be less clouds in the sky, therefore the air is fresher. I don't know what's called, because the clouds are just evaporated water, isn't it? Yeah, anyway, so I don't know, it's just been really clear blue skies. I feel like it's just gone to waste because of everyone having to just be stuck indoors, but hey, it is what it is, man. Like here or wherever you are, if you're watching this video and you're safe, you've got it good, bro. Like shout out to prayers out to Afghanistan, man, and the different parts of the world. I heard there was an earthquake somewhere, bushfires, other places. It's just crazy. It's honestly crazy. So don't take life for granted, man. Like, there's a lot of good stuff happening around you. I think if you think about how much things we consume and how many things we consume, like if you step into your kitchen at home, right, you got all sorts of utensils, bits and bobs, plates, and these are all items of consumption. And at one stage, after you use them, you have to clean them. So essentially, we make our lives, we actually make our lives a lot harder than it needs to be. And that's just based on human evolution. I mean, back in the day, you just have to walk to the shops because you lived that close to everything. So therefore you wouldn't even need a car. But now with the car, you have to buy tires. With technology, you have to upgrade. It's just insane. It's absolutely insane how complicated we make our lives, and therefore it just makes our lives a bit trickier. But that being said, we're really blessed here in Australia and other parts of the Western world countries not to be going through these, I don't know, really rough times. And yeah, COVID in itself is a rough time, but there's countries out there that are doing it far worse than we are, guys. So be appreciative, be grateful for what you do have. Don't try to focus on what you don't have, because there's a billion things that you don't have. But the things that you do have, be grateful for it, because that is what you can actually physically count and be like, yes, I've got a roof over my head. Yes, I've got X, Y, Z. Be grateful for what you do have. Don't think about the things that you don't have, because you'll forever be chasing what you don't have. Like right now, I don't have a Lamborghini, but I do have an S13 in 4 different colors, and I do have a Mark II, which is re-rendered. But there's still people out there that'd be like, damn, I'm still, you know, saving up to buy a car. That might, you know, I'm still riding the bus. I'm still getting my parents to drop me somewhere. Hell, I don't even have my license yet. You know, it just depends what you're up to. So just be grateful for what you got. Anyway, what the fuck? This guy just dropped his can in front of his. Sheesh. Alright, anyway, let's go get this food. So yeah, it's a bit shit that we have to wear a mask, but would you rather be wearing a mask or jumping out of a plane because Taliban's taken over your state? So pick your problem, mate, and just power on through. There's always going to be problems, man. Let's go. CHR gets this like fortnightly drive. No thank you, just that. And we got Kevin out here, bro. Just bumped into him.
What's up?
He's got his own coaching program, so make sure you go check it out. We were just out here getting some sandwiches and then bumped into old mate, so have to be careful with the fist bump, you know, bro? Got the salutations. Yo, what's this? This thing sounds fat. Sheesh. Okay, it's time to eat, man. Look at the steam coming off them chips, dog. Yeesh. Some fresh bread rolls from Baker's Delight. And Cass is making a
humble chip butter.
It's a humble, not any old.
Look
Look at these fresh bread rolls, man. We buttered it up with some Western style butter.
Loads of it.
Yeah. Send it. Oh, the crunch though. Oh lord. We also have real lunch too. Check it out. Yum. We're gonna enjoy this one. And of course we are joined by Coco Scavange.
Hello.
She just sits there watching us, hoping, praying that she will get something. Yum.
No free toes.
Oh yeah, no free toes. Sorry guys, you gotta pay for that. Watch out for Coco's shit. Oh, there's some right there. I'm doing a shit as well, like Coco. What was that? What are you doing?
I think they may be.
What is this dog doing?
And maybe I can apply
Come here.
I'll feed you already, Cass. Come. She knows. She's smart.
Oh, scared. Release the energy.
Attack. Chicken. Chicken.
No.
finishing off with a drumstick. We got a delivery from VG Auto Paints. What's in the box? I only put this order in yesterday as well, and it's already here. The thing is, I'm waiting for other things as well from other suppliers. 2 packages from Sydney Tools on the way. One is a welder. Yeah, one welder. And the other one is an electric spray gun. Yeah, I'm gonna give electric spray gun a shot. Oh yes sir, look at that. Ew. We got tape. 2 types of tape. We got masking film. Oh, we got some 2K thinners. Nice. We got primer hardener, which goes with the epoxy primer, I think. Again, primer hardener, fast. I swear I asked for normal. We've got 326 white for Nissan, beautiful. And what's this? Some more hardener. 1K edge primer. And what's this? 2K primer in beige. I didn't ask for beige, I said grey. Anyway. And we've got our Sandstrom. Oh yes, face mask baby. Real hazmat suit, bro. This will protect my lungs. Dude, this is a big ass instruction manual. This is like some high quality face mask. Prevents you from getting COVID. Hectic. The reason I had to buy a really high quality mask kit is because the epoxy primer that I'm using is actually 2K, as well as the 2K primer that I'm putting on top is also 2K, and the base paint, everything, all the paint is 2K, and 2K paint is extremely toxic. You will, if you breathe it in without a mask, without proper protection for your breathing, you'll like experience long-term effects on your breathing. So previously when I did paint work in my 180 that I sprayed guards and stuff for, I just use acrylic paint because I was like, there's no way, there ain't no way, boy. I was trying to save funds and shit, but now I'm just like, well, buy it once, do it right. So now I've got a good quality 2K mask that'll protect my lungs. I mean, look at the size of these filters. These filters are huge. Like, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, the picture has both of them. That's insane. The strategy is we're not trying to paint the whole car because I'm not sure how the electric sprayer is going to perform. It's just going to be like a bit of an experiment to see, okay, for 2K epoxy I need to use either a can, which is going to cost me 60 bucks for a can, like an aerosol can, versus 75 for a full liter plus the hardener that it comes with. However, for the tin version, you have to use a paint sprayer. Now, the reason I didn't get an air compressor is A, compressors are very pricey. If you get the cheaper versions, they will be smaller in liter capacity. So therefore, when you go to do jobs, the compressor is just constantly running. The whole time just bam, and it's just loud. So that's A. B, I'm going to be doing the gig outside, so it's going to be very noisy. I don't want to disappoint the neighbors, don't want to disappoint anyone because, not disappoint, don't want to distract anyone because it's really loud, really loud. And it's just going to be a bit of a mission to just hold up the compressor and do all that. No. So we're going to try out the electric spray gun. I don't know how well it's going to perform. I was told that electric spray guns could explode due to atomization and the sparking going on, and petrol is very flammable. However, the spray gun that I'm getting has like the body and then it pumps air through this tube into the gun itself, whereas there are some spray guns that have the electric wire that comes straight into the gun and the atomization happens right there. So I think I should be safe with the version that I've picked up. And then the next thing is, you know, having correct PPE and equipment to get the job done. So the strategy is we're not going to respray the whole car. We did buy a bit of paint to muck around with because we're going to try and repaint the CA boot, the CA wing with the boot lid as well, because that's already off the car. And we can do some prep work on that and just have a muck around and just see how good this electric spray gun really is for a spray job. However, the main objective of copying all this gear is to cut out the rust, spray epoxy primer to obviously cut the rust out, treat the rust, get rid of it, and then you seal the rust or the bare metal with the epoxy primer. And the epoxy primer has non-corrosive ingredients, non-corrosive properties that seals the metal and prevents it from rusting any further. So the previous repair that I did in the previous video, where I did the, you know, cut out the hole and then I did the mesh and then put the body filler, that was all good and great. However, body filler is porous, and if body filler is porous, what porous means is it absorbs water, and if it absorbs water and is directly next to some bare metal, best believe it's going to rust. So if you guys remember last year, we did some more rust repairs on the rocker panel, which is underneath the side skirt. And yeah, we literally just welded some metal plate. Shout out to Kev, helped me out there. And then I put fiberglass filler on top, and then later I was told it's porous. So I gotta also sand that back, probably take that plate off as well. Inspect inside, see if it's, you know, rusted or anything. Treat the rust, and then spray it with some epoxy primer. Cut as much rust out as possible, put the new plate back on, weld, body filler, and then 2K primer. It's a lot to take in. It's done a lot of research. I've been watching endless YouTube videos on rust repairs and all the different processes involved. Everyone's got different methods of doing it. Some people just sand it back and then just put some paint over it. Like, that's not even the proper way to do it. There's like real like restoration methods of doing it, and then just your ordinary backyard DIY that's like, yeah, a bit hit and miss, but not the real way to repair it. So it's weird because like the S13 is going to be like it's a drift car essentially. It's not like the most perfect thing. I'm going to be sliding and drifting it, but you do want to fix these things because rust just continues to spread and affects the structural integrity of the vehicle. So yeah, that's the strategy with all these parts and bits and bobs that we're doing. So we're just waiting on the welder to arrive, and we're waiting on the electric spray gun to arrive as well. We've got a little sander as well. But yeah, I'm really excited, guys. Should be a lot of fun. Hope you guys learn a lot of stuff along the process with me as well. I'm COVID safe. Okay. I'm from the future. We have contracted COVID 3061.
You playing a CD?
Yes, I am. Wanna try it? Wanna try it?
Okay.
So, this thing goes.
Oh. Has a bit of a funky smell, eh?
It's your breath in it now.
No, it's your breath.
No, it's just rubber. Super Cheap Auto, getting my click and collect. Got to show my ID. Pleasure, mate. Thank you very much. Alright, goods. We've got some paint. Oh, that's a big ass magnet. Huge ass magnet. And looks like I'm going for a solo skate and a bit of basketballing on the netball hoops because they they got rid of the hoops. Yeah.